There's a lot of opinions of you on social media. People write about you. You definitely move the needle. What is your feedback or comments to people who still have not accepted you in the sport?
You know, I'm putting the work in, and I understand why people don't want to accept me yet, but I've had 2 flawless victories, and I'm really dedicating my life to this. You know, I have a $8 million mansion in Calabasas that I haven't stayed at for 6 months. I haven't even been home because I've been in Las Vegas training in a little tiny house 2 days, pouring my heart and soul into this. So if people don't respect that, then I don't know what they're gonna respect. You know, it's an uphill battle for Jake Paul. It always has been. You know, I've fought for everything in my whole entire life. People hate me. People talk shit about me. But I'm still here. Still here.
That's how hard. That's how hard.
You obviously keep yourself busy with a lot of projects. You know, you're a media guy first. That's what you're known for. Are you ready to dedicate yourself as a full-time boxer?
I already have. For the past year, you know? I've forfeited so many opportunities for this sport. Millions of dollars of opportunities. Content I could be posting. Merch I could be selling. Millions of views I could be getting. Albums I could be dropping. Movies I could be starring in. All because I want to box. And I wouldn't want to have it any other way.
How's the money in boxing compared to your Google dollars off the ads?
I don't know. The money's cool, you know? But I already made a lot of money. Now I want to die a legend.
You're known to get in some trouble outside of training camp and stuff. Do you also want to make sure you keep a low, clean-cut profile moving in?
Yeah, I mean, my nickname's the problem child. I always find myself in problems. But yeah, like I try to keep out of trouble. I always have, but it always finds me, I feel like. So, you know, I'm 23 with a lot of responsibility, a lot of pressure, the whole world watching. So I'm not perfect, you know, I'm gonna fuck up. But I learn from those fuck ups, or at least I try to.
I mean, you're fighting on the undercard of Mike Tyson, who was known to getting in trouble his entire career. But that also, do you feel like you move the needle? Does that help you kind of get your brand a lot bigger with that bad guy image?
Yeah, like, I mean, I read Mike Tyson's book before I was on this undercard, before Mike Tyson even knew who I was. And I related so much to it, the problems, the struggles, the fucking people stabbing him in the back. He went through so much shit, charges, everything. It's the same shit I've went through. So for me, Mike Tyson's such a fucking inspiration, and it's such an honor to be on this card. And I feel like I've literally had almost the same exact life as him, you know, in different ways. So I've learned a lot from him, and when we met, I asked him for that advice. I was like, yo, how do you stay focused outside the ring? And we had a heart-to-heart, but it's a dream come true. And to put on a performance like that, I don't know.
Well, what do you tell to people who kind of call you like the Butterbean of the sport now? You're kind of like a sideshow. They kind of come, and people watch it as kind of as an added value type of a deal.
Next question. I stole the show tonight. They can fuck off. Next question.
How do you feel about Tyson and Jones's performance?
I thought it was dope, you know? I'm a little upset that they made it a draw, but they gave it their all, and they both looked good. Mike came out swinging.
Mike won, Jay.
Mike won. Let's give Mike the W. I want to see Mike Tyson versus Evander Holyfield. Put me on the undercard. I'm biting someone's ear off.
And lastly, a lot of people talk about, you know, the Charlo brothers fighting each other,
Mhm.
if the Klitschko brothers would ever fought each other. Would you ever fight Logan Paul if the money was right?
Yeah, I would fight him, but it wouldn't be about the money. For me, it's about proving to all the younger brothers out there that you don't have to be in the shadow of your older brother. And I think I would fight him just because I want to prove everyone wrong. I think most people would think that, I mean, maybe not after tonight, but I think most people would think that he would beat me because he's bigger, he looks more ripped. But I'm a real dog. And he can catch that smoke eventually, but I love him to death, so it's a weird kind of thing to talk about. But, you know, maybe we'll grow up, maybe it won't happen, maybe a year from now I'll change my mind. So, I don't know, I'm 23 and make stupid decisions and I'm as mature as I, you know, so like, who knows what will happen.